Okay, so today we're doing a bit of data cleanup for a client. They've been collecting data in certain ways over different years, and it's just been inconsistent. So one of the fields that have been collected that has inconsistent data is this age field, and it's been collected as both a number and also a text string. So a text string is a number and other characters such as letters or symbols. And what we want to do, because we're running a report on this field now, is we want to just convert that just to a number. Now, as we're watching this, it's basically, I've coded a script, very simple script, just to look at this field and then just extract the number and write the number to that field. Now, how that works is I've got a filtered view.
Hi, I just wanted to quickly mention the free Integromat course available on the link below in the description. It teaches you all the basics of Integromat, including how to work with arrays, how to iterate, how to aggregate, all those fun things that are pretty complicated to learn. It's all in that free Integromat course. The link is below in the description, and thanks for watching the video.
In Airtable, and we're just filtering it here where the age contains years. Now that age field also has other options such as days, months. I think it also has newborn or baby in there as well. So generally what I'll do just to make writing the script easy is I just build out a filtered view first in Airtable, and that will just make my script super easy because all the data in that field is going to have the same logic applied to it. It's all years data, therefore I know they're all a whole number, and I want to process that number exactly the same. I just want to extract the number. Whereas for a month, I may want to extract the number and then divide by 10 so that I get a kind of a decimal value instead of a number value, whole number, and that would then represent the months, etc. So here is what I've coded. Essentially what we're doing here is we've got the first module here, just looking up the view that we've created. I've just got a limit here of 1,000 records in that view, and then it will pull in the data for the particular contact. And so here we've got 30 years as that contact's data. And this is one of our test contacts coming in. And then all we're doing in the update is we're simply just updating the age. And how we're updating that age is we're using a pass module. So I'll show you this here in a new scenario. So we've got here the Airtable. We're doing a search records, which will basically just return all records in that view. And that's really what we want to use because we're filtering that view based on the word years. And so if we do a return all records in that view based on years, and then we're removing the word years from those records, then it's going to self-clean itself. It's going to reduce the number of records in that view as it processes. And so if any records get missed, then we can simply just rerun the scenario and it will process correctly. So here's our table, and here's how we're extracting that number value. So I'm using create record here. It should be update record, but you get the same gist here. You just normally map the ID up the top there. And here's our phone number. And we want to use a number function, pass number. And in this case, there's no decimal value, so we don't need this second second logic in that function, which is here, the decimal separator. We just need to pass the number out, and that's it. We just click OK, and then we just run the scenario. So now we're converting a string into just a number. It's going to extract all numbers in that string, so it may not work for all cases. For more complex cases, you may want to code some simple regex to just extract the first set of numbers versus all numbers together. And I have done that in the past. Pretty simple to do. Just make sure global match is turned off for that, and then it will just match to the first one, or you could set up some more complex logic so that it will match to the second, third, fourth, etc. options instead of the first one. So that's how to do it, and really simple way to clean up the data. A lot of people would do this manually, and when you've got 1,000 records or several thousand records in a database, you don't want to be updating them manually because you're going to be in there for hours and hours. This you can set up, takes you literally 5-10 minutes to write the script, and then you can run it. Maybe will cost you, I don't know, 1,000 operations in Integromat, which is $1 or so worth of operations, and 5 to 10 minutes to run that script, and then the data is cleaned up and ready to be used.